All right, welcome back, chat, to Green Gaming Fest 2021. We are going to be running Earthworm Gym 3D, any percent by Kefka14. Take it away.
All right, so this is Earthworm Gym 3D any percent. Those of you familiar with the game probably see the estimate and are very confused. Joined today, though, with me is Starlight. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
Starlight is the 100% world record holder, so she's going to tell us a little bit about what's normally required to beat this game. But let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go.
So, normally in order to complete Earthworm Gym 3D, you need 950 marbles and 74 out of 74 golden udders, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to complete this game. But what we're going to do here is a skip at the very beginning of the game called Kim Early. In order to do that here, what we do is a glitch that requires us to be on the very edge of the door collision here in order to get to the very end of the game. It was discovered by Balium, and what he did basically is he does DK64 speedruns and passing. So yeah, it's been kind of interesting to see how this game has developed over time.
Oh. Okay, so I had that glitch is way harder than it looks. Very happy it went that well. Second try is very, very nice. Basically, I stand on a little piece of like tricky collision, and you do a super jump with a perfectly timed like hover, and you can make it onto some upper collision above the first area of the game, and then jump straight over to where the final boss is. But this is the final boss. Explain a little bit about the bosses in this game, Starlight.
Absolutely. So, in order to do this every boss fight requires Jim, beyond this pig, to collect 100 out of 100 marbles. And in this case, every boss fight has some kind of gimmick besides the first boss. In this case, this boss fight, if you touch her, you actually swap, and she'll start throwing out your marbles, which is an absolute pain in the butt. So a big strategy we do is try to avoid her at the beginning, and then go around the arena to collect the marbles. It's annoying. It can be, as Kefka has put it before, a bit of a circus, RNG circus. It's a bit of a nightmare. Whether that is any percent or 100% or just playing the game casually, it's quite annoying in my opinion. And I think a lot of people's opinions. A lot of people do not like the boss fights in this game at all.
Yeah, so with a category like this, 99.9% of the run is the last boss. So that's always fun.
Yeah, it can be quite the grind just to even have a remote chance at the world record, because the current world record is 3 minutes and 40 seconds, surprisingly, which is absolutely insane. But it's just the boss fights in general. They're very RNG based for the most part, so they can be quite the nuisance to get quite right, unfortunately. But even with me playing this game for 20 years, it's still a bit of a nightmare. So I do not recommend that part of the game. In my opinion, it's not fun for most people.
Oh no, it's all right.
Damn.
So, getting all these marbles is honestly not the hardest thing, like just collecting them. What is difficult is avoiding Kim and making sure that she doesn't collect any and trying to get them all from her. Shooting Kim is very tricky because she can jump over the missiles that we shoot at her. And more or less, she's not exactly random. Woo, that was close. She's not exactly random, but she reacts to what we're doing. So in a sense, she is random. Okay, so right there, that's bad. She collected one of those 2 marbles that she had. I was hoping she would just leave them both laying on the ground for me to get, but no such luck. Looks like she is going to shoot at me. Hopefully we can end this here in just a moment. She only has 1 marble, so we're very close to the end. Really?
Yeah, as long as you don't get touched, you should be fine. That's the scary part, being touched or getting a missile hit.
She immediately recollected it in that situation there, which can just happen. So it's random as to what direction the marbles are going to scatter. And in that situation, it just scattered in such a way that it was directly in her path.
Yeah. It's very important to keep your distance when doing this boss fight, particularly because it can be quite the gong show otherwise. I've learned the hard way.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Ooh.
That's okay. You get to see this. It's sort of Kim's gimmick. She'll transform into you. And you don't want that to happen because you'll just continually lose marbles. Which looks like she's not gonna pick those up. Okay, there we go. Alright, 3. I think we can still handle this. We're in pretty good shape.
Absolutely. But yeah, this category specifically can range from like 3 minutes all the way up to like 10-15 minutes. Like honestly, all the RNG and all the probability of time comes down to just the Kim battle itself, honestly.
Okay, we're back to 99.
Nice, nice.
No! Terrible timing. Can we work with this? Let's find out.
Stay tuned to find out, folks.
Oh, yeah, we can. Nice. Cool,
Nice.
cool, cool. All right, so
Awesome.
that's the final boss. The final time, though, is when this refrigerator drops on Jim. The moment it lands on him, that's time. But that's Earthworm Jim 3D 80%. The last boss is a nightmare of just
Absolutely.
RNG. All the bosses in the game really are like that. Some worse than others. The final boss especially. All right, here we go.
Good game.
Thank you. And time. Nice.
GG.
What was the
GG.
final
That was a
time?
super fast run. Waiting for stream to catch up so I can actually hit the timer.
Mhm.
A 6:44.
Nice. Yeah, that's fine.
Nice.
That's fine. I'll take that. Good, or a good early like entrance into the final boss. That's good. Well, special thanks.
Beautiful
Yeah.
early entry.
Yeah, special thanks for having us today. The Earthworm Jim 3D community is very small, but very dedicated, as you can see. They found some amazing, awesome things in the game over the years, in both the PC and N64 version. Highly recommend you guys to just check out that community. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, and especially 100% too. It's a very big, very difficult category, if that's your thing.
Absolutely.
All right, well, definitely stick around because after this run, we only have 3 more runs to the end of the marathon. So we're coming up close here.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be transitioning over. Just a brief pause while we wait for everything to sink in.